Good day to you, and welcome to this edition of the CINEMA SCHLOCK Society. For today, you find me in something of a ponderous state. A state of lamentation, so to speak. I look around and I see all this rage and anger that seems to have become something of an epidemic. And I feel a lot of this anger comes from people who are overly self-righteous. I would know nothing of this sort of behavior, for I am me. But this sort of self-righteousness has targeted many innocent and wonderful films and have lambasted them unjustly, such as today's example. Today's film in question derives from a time-honored saga. A saga which has tales of bravery in the face of insurmountable odds, redemption, and sacrifice. Many people have sought to embrace the philosophies contained herein and try to make them life-affirming messages to make them better people. But then alternatively you've got the rabbinous rabble who feel it is their mission to squash the life-affirming messages contained herein. And all because they insist that they are the experts, that they've read all the extended media pertaining to this particular topic, and how they've interpreted it their own ways. No! Oh no! That's not the way it should ever be done, because my brain is better than everyone else's, and therefore nothing can even compare. Never mind the possibility that they may very well have more insight into the topic than them. This film has been the target of internet rage for far too long, and I say no more! This film we are going to watch today... No! What gave you the impression we were going to watch that film? Where in anything I said prior to this moment said that we were going to watch that film?
In 1994, the world is controlled by one power.
Hey, 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 there's our way. Hey, 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 there's our way. Hey, 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 there's our way.
The film in question that we are going to discuss today derives from the Bible. That's right, the other toxic fandom, and has been adapted to film multiple times with varying degrees of success. On one side you have the grand, sweeping epics, and then you've got the snuff films. Today is a very rare example from the visionary auteur Menahem Golan of Canon Films. This film, The Apple.
Shame on you!
What is this?
Why would you subject anybody to this rotten movie, The Apple?
It's tripe.
We've only just started talking about the film. Why are you...
Why would you make us do this? Why in the hell would you ever make us watch this?
All right, Mr. Founder Man, if that's your real name.
Yes, the founder is my name. That's the name I go by.
You slime. You filth. You tiny little repugnant bit of human being. You call yourself a founder? Well, I found you a new home, and it's the garbage pile, my friend.
Why?
Not you too.
There is probably literally any musical that you could show that would be better, be less offensive, be less The Apple. Shame on you, founder.
Are we done?
Why? Shame on you.
Why are you here?
This...
Why are you interrupting me?
It's absolutely terrible, and no one should ever watch it.
It's atrocious. It really stems from bad acting, bad directing. It's just bad overall.
I don't even understand what I just watched. And that was the trailer. That was supposed to be the best part.
If anything, it'll just leave seeds of doubt as to why I should watch another film ever again. It's terrible.
And, oh my god.
It's an awful movie. It's really rotten at its core.
Are you sloshed right now?
God, it almost killed the director. You want to almost kill us watching this atrocity?
It's really bad.
I want to throw the tablet at the screen already, and I haven't even watched it yet.
You terrible, insignificant, little filthy, slimy bug of a human being.
Yes, yes, do it!
Demon!
The powers of hell demand this sacrifice of sanity upon the altar of insane dance numbers, weird-ass costumes, and really, really heavy-handed biblical allegory. Also, it made for a really good riff tracks commentary.
Okay. I guess we'll watch it.
Well, admittedly, an endorsement from a spirited yet oddly fetching demoness from the infernal court in musical hell is not what one expects when they're about to watch a biblical-themed glam rock musical. But here we are. Life is indeed full of surprises. And speaking of surprises, let us introduce our panel. You lot, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I play fiddle with Johnny Wilde and the Delights in their Grand Old Opry theme show.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm not dead.
Hey, I'm Rob. I drink and I hit people.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you again. Now, have you encountered this film before? If so, tell us. If not, tell us.
So I've heard of this movie from friends. I've definitely never seen it before. It sounds like some of my worst religious nightmares, but it could not possibly be worse than going to church.
I have not seen this movie before. I hadn't even heard of this before. To be honest, I thought this was a ride. There's air conditioning, so I just came in.
I've never seen this movie before. I've never heard of this movie before. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, but I was told that there was free food.
I have never seen this movie. I had never heard of it until I was sent the trailer. And based on the trailer, the founder must be stopped. This just looks all kinds of odd. I mean, even odd by odd standards. I'm not looking forward to this too much.
Now, since you lot are being indoctrinated into the church of the Mystic Apple, Sacred Apple, I present to you with these BIM marks. We are all going to wear it from now on.
Don't.
No, I don't think so.
Go straight right here.
Okay, yeah.
Did you knock yourself out?
No, thanks.
It's cool.
Negative.
I won't judge you.
I shall be the first.
Still not sold. Gonna have to up the ante a little. That just made it worse, actually. You
I'm on the ball.
kind of poisoned the well there.
And now that we have been graced with the BIM, I shall not delay you further. This is the apple.
The apple is the experience.
Take the apple! Whoa! Praise the apple! Whoa! Yeah, 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 yeah! Come and take me and shape me and mold me and make me and fill me up with your fire. Come do anything to me.
Experience domine, BIM's on the way. Oh, I feel invigorated with the electricity that this film possesses. Now, you lot, please tell me you feel the same.
I actually really liked it. It was just so odd. It was enjoyable. The songs were really catchy. The costumes were fantastic. I don't know how many costume shops they must have raided to get all of that, but I really liked it. I'm shocked.
All right, not the response we had in mind, but nevertheless a good one.
Shit sandwich.
Do not blaspheme. Menahem Golan nearly killed himself for your sins.
But in all seriousness, I saw some pretty crazy propaganda films at the Fundy church I went to, and they don't have a beat on that shit. That was certainly a thing I just watched. Hopefully will not come and counter with it in the future. I might need stronger drugs next time. But I applaud his effort, whatever it was.
Buck Rogers Orchestra called. They want their costumes back. I've never seen it, and hopefully I'll never see it again, because all I have to say is, Catherine Mary Stewart, you've ruined me!
Is that what you're doing? Not the light socket!
I loved it. I'm sold. BIM's all the way. I want to live in a future where all the men are trim and they're all wearing sparkly bikinis.
I suppose that makes you happy. Who am I to interfere?
Now 1 minute to 4 o'clock. Time to stop ordinary activities and
It's the
prepare
BIM
for
hour!
the
Oh,
BIM
yes,
hour.
yes, yes, this is the most delightful thing. All of you, get up, get up, get up. And you're already standing, that's fine, stay standing. You lot, at home, even you, on your laptop, please stand up and get ready. It is the obligatory and compulsory. If you don't do it, they may come and shoot you. BIM workout hour. Everyone, brace yourself, this is wonderful.
5, 4, 3, 2, BIM.
Oh, that was bracing. And so with that, a biblical epic has now been redeemed in the eyes of the viewers, and our job is done. So with that, I am the founder, and this is the... No. Oh, no. I know exactly who this is.
Who the hell are you?
They call me the cinema doctor. Oh, is that what they're calling you? I'm sorry, I get so used to calling you my piece of crap brother.
Wait, the founder has a brother? Since when?
Since our mother shagged the postman. As a point of interest, Mum actually did marry a postman and she shagged him and had us. So our dad was, in fact, a postman. We came out at the same time, except he always had to do things better than me. And so here he is going like, oh look, I learned teleportation. Oh look, I learned astral projection and blah 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 blah. Camotage, woo!
But how come you never told us?
Of course I mentioned him, like last episode. You lot sound like my brother. Why would I want to talk about him anymore?
Well, this is conveniently random.
Why are you here? I have stood idly by and watched you on your mental crusade, subjecting these poor bastards to cinematic torture. Well, I say, no more! So I am going to take them to a better place. Oh, let me guess, you're going to binge watch all of Anthony Minghello's films, are you? Well, I wasn't, but now that you mention it, my copy of The English Patient is getting a bit dusty. Dusty, right, yes. You mean a lot like the people who voted it Best Picture at the Oscars that year. Friends, come with me and free yourself from the bonds of cinematic abomination. Oh, right. Like this lot are going to abandon me. They love me. Are you shitting me? Where are they going? Take them somewhere far from your pollution. Another film club? Well, you can't have one without me. Perhaps. But let's give it a try.
Where are you going?
Goodbye, Dandy.
Pandy! Come back! Pandy! Pandy!
Where are you now? Will I ever see your face again? You tried to set me free, knowing all along your love was no match for their evil. You came after me. Oh, Alfie, wish that I were I go on. You were the only hope left in this hopeless world, and now you're gone. You're gone. Cry for me if there really are angels to hear. Cry for me, let the heavens rain down with your tears. Where has all the pity? Come and take me and shape me and mold me and make me and fill me up with your fire. Come do anything to me. Your little heart desires.
The Apple? The Apple is the worst movie in the world. And we both decided that you're a terrible person for making other people watch it.